guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna do a voiceover, and while I am making press-on nails for a friend. So basically what's been going on is I've had my gastric bypass and I'm doing very well so far. I'm actually going into the 5th week, which is my soft food phase. So basically, I did 2 weeks of pre-op Optifast, which is something that we do here in Canada. So we have that shake, I basically call it, because it is like you just add it to water, and because they tasted so nasty, what I did was I added some flavor shots and different things like that. So it was actually a lot better to tolerate that way. I didn't do the extracts. I believe that, yeah, extracts. That's what a lot of the doctors and the surgeon was, you know, kind of talking about in the bariatric center. But what I did was I just went onto Amazon and I was like, you know what? I'm like, there's like skinny syrups and the Torino, and then I found there's a new one. It's called Mateo. It's not as good as skinny syrups and Torino. So just be forewarned that if you ever have to get any, you know, like flavor syrups or anything like that, just spend a little bit of the extra money and get the skinny syrups and the Torino. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use up what I bought in coffee, well, my decaf coffees, because I'm allowed regular coffee after 6 months, which is okay, which is fine. I mean, I can deal with decaf for right now. But yeah, so I'm just basically using just using that up. But yeah, so I went for like the surgery. The surgery was fine. The nurses did not get me up and walking, which they were supposed to do. So basically what I did on my own was I got up to go to the bathroom, which when you have any weight loss surgery within about, like, when you are fully like out of the recovery and you go to your room, you should at least be up and walking within hours, just to get that, the anesthetic, they call it like anesthetic gas, because gas and anesthetic gas completely different. It's not the same thing. So don't ever get gas X or anything like that. It won't work. I mean, it would for some, but for most, it won't. Like, you just basically have to get up and walking around, have a lot of fluids. With myself, I had pain up in the shoulders, and that was because I had so much pressure from the air that they had put into my stomach. But I mean, it was all good. I mean, like, it all like left me within a couple of days after, so I was fine. And oh man, traveling from Windsor, Ontario to Toronto, Ontario, that was interesting. I mean, we had a pretty good trip there, but on the way back, like after, because I only stayed, and I'm being honest. So my surgery was the last one. My surgery was supposed to be for 2 o'clock, or was it 1 o'clock? And then it was like an hour later. So I was kind of like, what the heck? And what happened was, so I went in and I didn't see Kevin until the next morning, because they, for some strange reason, I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, basically what happened was when I was in recovery, I was trying to wake up and the nurse was getting upset with me for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. She never told me like the reason for her being mad at me, and she's like, you need to wake up. I'm like, I am awake. So that was interesting. Yeah, that was a sour taste in my mouth from the very beginning. Uh, but once I went up into like the room and everything, I still had rude nurses. Um, I'm not going to state what hospital I went to because I mean, maybe it was just an off day for them. So I'm not going to state what hospital I went to or anything like that. But the nurses were horrible with me, but were kind to everybody else in the room. So I don't know if it's because I was the last one in the ward because I was put into a ward. I was supposed to put into a semi-private, but I guess I didn't have any of those left. So I was put into a ward. And like I said, they never got me up and walking or anything. I had to do that myself. And pretty much from there on, even like during the healing process right now, I just keep thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to be fine. I mean, after having that experience at the hospital, I know that I can pretty much do things on my own. So I'm pretty good there. So yeah, so basically I am just I'm going into the soft phase. So I had 2 weeks of liquid, 2 weeks of pureed, nothing exciting. I guess like the only exciting thing during the pureed was that, sorry, I just burped. The only exciting thing that I was able to do throughout the pureed was I was able to have ricotta bake. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Even Kevin really likes it too. So I told him, I said, you know what? I said, like, it could be eaten at any time. Plus two, now that I'm going into the soft phase, I can add more stuff to it. So I told him, I said, you know what? Like, I'll even do it for like one of our dinners, just make like a big pot, like not a pot, but like a big, dish of it. So basically that was like my little tiny story time for today while you guys saw me getting my friend's press-on nails all there prepped up. So if you like the video, I'm losing my voice. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.